with the green and then yellow, while everything else normally is going to be yellow then green. In regards to their color being yellow, this is a gamble. I don't think there's really any pictures that I could find of Tigger buglers, other than one that had like a shako with it with being yellow, and this is just from in games. That's pretty much how it's going to be. Cool things that need to be looked at though. This is just your National Guard, and this will be the rifleman. Specifically, this is based on the no-till image of the Lithuanian riflemen or Lithuanian regiment, because the Lithuanian regiments were all under Poland, but actual sources for Lithuanian regiments that were not cavalry based were pretty lackluster. There is absolutely no regiments or pictures of the specific regiment, the Polk-Strzelecki Letushich rankers, which are the rifles in game. So we just modeled them after the Lithuanian regiment. I have to get that picture of it. And then you go on to Russia. Russia is not done yet. Like, we still need plumes for these, but they actually have a proper Kyver is these types of shakos, which looks a little more proper and isn't stupid. Like the old, they can go with the old shakos over here for Russia. Oop, I deleted it. Oh well. The cords poked out through the bottom, the lining was off, the plumes were just not good. So now they're a little more proper. And hopefully, oh yeah, they're gonna have a little lean, so they hang over your shoulder on your character, which would be pretty nice, as they would in real life. It might look goofy when you're aiming, because I don't know if it's gonna move with your shoulder, but it's whatever. And Nassau's not done yet. I'm still waiting on the fancy plume, but they're pretty much just gonna be all the same. Nothing too crazy about them. Regarding Nassau, though, they're gonna have shako covers as something interesting, like how the first regiment flankers, aka their skirmishers, have the bugler for that has a chance to spawn with the white shako cover. Now it's going to apply to, hopefully, all of the white ones should apply to all of the first regiments, and then all of the light gray ones should apply to all the second regiment, and hopefully things like the rifles and maybe the militia. Busby Haps, I went over these over the Chasseurs de Cheval in France. They're a little better shaped, look a little bit more proper. They got a little indent in the top, as they should. I need to use this for the Westphalian Lancer Bugler. That's what it has. And yeah, we're just gonna finish up Russia and then Nassau, and then maybe probably work at anything else that's up there, like the Hussars and whatnot. Will sappers have bearskins? No, we're not really making stuff for sappers yet, because they need specific uniforms. Even though they would probably all have the exact same bearskin, like it'd all pretty much be on France, like this type of bearskin right here, because they're all grenadiers is what they'd be under. But no, not particularly, because they need uniforms.
Regarding like main infantry, French sappers are basically all the same, but the guard is like a bit unique as usual, with like the multicolored plumes and the multicolored epaulets and shit.
I am gonna be working on Brunswick probably after Nassau gets their fancy plumes for the officers to put on these, because then you can work on Brunswick because they're all the same style. I fucked up on Brunswick. Like these kind of suck to me. I did like how this came out, but the hat itself looks so fucking stupid with its invert, because it's supposed to just be a standard shako. But if it honestly would probably look better if I took out the lining on these. Which ones are these? This and that. And that probably, yeah, that looks a little better already. I should have done that, but I didn't. So whatever. They'll look proper now. Anything for the Brits? Yeah, we'll do British afterwards, because again, they're going to need that fancier plume, like the fuzzy plume. All the officers should have been given it, but we didn't give it to them.
The
Um,
Highlanders is gonna be so painful.
these will be fun to remake. The idea is to make this like a single part. Because yeah, let's go into the part thing, and plume, 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 plume.
Yeah, like
It
the
is
tries
all
are not
just
very good on that either.
yeah. I don't have you even checked the trials on it yet?
I'm not going to. I know how many.
It just keeps going. This is one hat. Does it match the shape? Yes. Is it a nightmare? Also, yes. This is just so bad. So the idea is to hopefully just make it into one part, smooth it out, and then maybe a little fuzzier. Austrian Jaeger hats. We're not there yet. We don't have Austria, Brunswick, half of Russia.
I could probably make the bearskin a little bit, like make the pattern on the back a little bit better.
hmm I do think
That I
remaking
have
the,
people who
the
make hats in Blender
I do.
for
yeah
I'm
he
making
he
them
made the
in
hats in
Blender.
Blender specifically.
no, I have the people who make them for Men of War and NW. I know
Okay,
them
cool.
personally. If you want help,
No, because
No,
they
I'm
screwed
gonna
up
do
the
this
style.
mostly on our own. I'm gonna mostly do this on our own.
I do think remaking the Austrian Jaeger hat would be fine, because then that it could go to like the Brunswick ones, because they have the rifles on Brunswick do the same thing. Because it's made with like 12 parts to get that angle. Yeah, Blender was used here. Blender was used to make the Kivers and the Shepkas. It
And
was
the
not
cord.
used, and the cords, yeah. It was not used for the regular Shaco shape, surprisingly. He just did the same method Coder probably did with him making the Austrian Shacos.
Well, I did edit the part in Blender to like make the top a little bit wider than the bottom.
NW's uniforms are shit, because half of them don't exist.
True, true, true.
They suck. They're so bad. Did the Vistule Legion have Shapkas for the line infantry? They did. They definitely did. They did switch from time to time from regular Shakos to Shapkas. I could probably
No,
give
it's an
them
early.
Shapkas, but I think that's earlier.
Yeah, that's an early war type of thing.
By 1812, they were definitely in Shakos though, which is what it
Yeah.
particularly matters at. Well, British
Man, I like
Marines. Oh, that's right. The British Marines.
what happened to Zed? Oh no,
I think. Oh no, Arriva moved him because they wanted me to talk about the lore.
bro.
Hey, let me fucking finish, dude. I get it. I'm literally about to finish. Holy shit. I'm answering questions in there.
Grr.
That's crazy. I will let you finish. That's why. Now I have to fucking turn it back on. I was literally about to finish. So it's gonna be that. The
About to
British
finish.
Marines will be fun because they have a little goofy hat.
To be honest, I think it's gonna be mostly the same, but it's probably gonna be more smoother. That's all I gotta
It'll be
say.
less taxing. That'll be amazing. Will there be any War of 1812 maps? America? No, there will never be the United States.
Not until Coder decides to die and transfer the game to that. It will never happen.
Even if he transfers the game to me, I'm still not making the USA. I took one look at the 1812 uniforms and they're a mess.
Yeah,
Well, you may
USA.
make the uniform to like 3D line thingies for some hats. That's on coders, probably not. Like a sapper apron, not particularly. Okay, that's for now. We'll do another one probably like next month when this missile will be done. I'll definitely get Brunswick pushed out because this Brunswick will take 5 seconds
We
because
still
it's
gotta
literally
finish some aspects.
Brunswick will take 5 seconds. Britain will also take 5 seconds. The only thing that's going to be hard is the
The
Highlander hat.
Saturn and the bonnet. I'm like remaking those shakos.
Yeah, and oh yeah, I got the little Spanish, the
The
Spanish,
random Spanish hat.
the one Spanish regiment for the officer that had the inverse shaco. Will there be more Spanish regiments? No, they got 30, which is the most in the game, tied with the UK. The Bavarian hats, I'm going to redo those, except for the Tyrolean Jaegers, because they historically had tiny little cute hats, and it's pretty funny to me.
Bavarian.
These will just get regular Shackos, but the tassel being on the other side was something that these guys did. So
Rupin helms will probably get redone.
yeah, we're gonna redo the Raupen helms. Those will be fun. It's really just getting the chain in for the front, and then it's probably the same. Okay, I will shut up. Where's the Bavarian Lancers? We haven't got there yet. We'll do all the Lancers and shit when we get to Austria, because they're just gonna be these.
We mainly did infantry. We're gonna go back and do cav later.
Is Coder gonna sell hat? No, because they're not a single object. They're multiple parts together. Like I pulled this out. You got your cockade, your pom-pom, rope stick, extra lining. It's all a multitude of hats.
You gotta go into Blender, UV map a texture onto it, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
And UGC costs 150 Robux to upload, which is terrible.
Well, it's more. It's 750 to make the hat, and then another.
It's 750 now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like it's 750 to like upload, like to make the hat, but to make it sellable, it's 1,500.
I fucking hate that. What are they doing? Did public UGC get too crazy? Because holy crap.
Probably, but like, bro, I hate that so much. I made a UAGC, but I couldn't make it sellable.
Yeah, because you have to pay 750 just to upload it, and then you have to pay more so you can actually sell it.
To make it sellable.
It's so bad. All right, now you can go back to lore. I'm gonna kill this.
I don't remember where I last was.
All right, then I'm gonna keep talking.
No. Evil man. Oh, he self-repeated him. God, where was I? Do you got? I think I was talking about PJ. Okay, I just got the server officialized. That's where I was. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. Everything was hunky dory.
Don't mute me. I'll mute myself.
Everything was hunky dory for a while. Yeah, but can I talk about the controversial history? You see, there's names. I will name names of people who have ranks now, and it will be very great evil. They will be canceled for being evil. Anyways. Okay, so everything was hunky dory for a while. I had like set up a mod team and stuff, and then this is where my memory is a bit foggy. I don't remember exactly, but I somehow pissed off Hi Bye Bye, which he's like an admin still right now, right? Hi Bye Bye, he's an admin, right?
He's a community manager now, which was definitely not a bribe or just a transfer, because I really left and then let Hi ban Noctua, and then they just made him CM because why not?
What happened with? Oh yeah, okay. So what happened with that is I think I banned. He had a group. It was called Guns of Blood and Iron, and I believe I banned one of his friends or something. I pissed him off in some way, and what would happen? What happened first is he went to Imperial Blood with I honestly I was like an edgy kid and I said stupid edgy stuff, like I would say